What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing a match of War Thunder that I had in Aerialistic the other day. Starting off with some mistakes that could have gone a little bit better, but for the most part this was a really good match and I want to showcase some of the kills in it. As I believe there were three cannon kills in it with the main guns on this Harrier. The Harrier is a really good plane with the thrust vectoring and everything, but it does have a lot to be desired in its speed. Also, quick little tip before we get into this video for other Harrier pilots, because I mentioned this in another video, but it didn't really take off. So if you do see this and you like to fly the Harrier, especially in ground realistic, you should note that it can land at helipads and can restock at them, but you can test that out on your own in your free time, and you'll understand how good it is once you've tried it out. But without further ado, we'll get into this video. I saw here that we had a lot of Harriers on our team. Tried to incite some conversation here, but no one responded, so just kept flying, minding my business. When you get people that talk in one of these games, you can get really fun outcomes. I was just going for a chatty team. I'm gonna cut to the first moment here that was notable. So it was about here. I was looking around trying to spot some enemy planes. Looked back up a little bit late. I noticed that they fired a missile at a friendly plane. I probably could have typed it, called it out to him, but I figured it was a bit too late. If I had noticed it sooner, I would have let him know. But I just feel like there wasn't much time. And then they were coming after me after that. So made sure I had a teammate behind me, right about there. 6 kilometers back, there was a second Harrier. If I couldn't get a lock on this first guy, which, as you can see here, I really couldn't, I decided not to chase him because the one behind him would just shoot me in the back with a missile. But the guy that just flew past me can't do that to me. If he tries to missile me in the back, that Harrier will get him. So we're coming off the 2 1v1s to start it off with. Not really sure why this guy broke off like that. They might not have been together. If they stayed together, or if he head-to-headed me, that would have gone a lot better for him. I could have broke off sooner. That's one thing that would have made this go a little bit better if I, right after firing that missile, turned off to help my teammate over here. As that would have made this process a bit faster. I might have gotten to him sooner to help him out. Because right here, when I did get to fight this guy, or try to, I couldn't get a lock to go on him. I was trying to make sure that guy was safe, but my lock was not going on. I wasn't really at a good angle either. I wasn't beside him directly or behind him, so I had to turn around again. I figured air braking plus max thrust vector would help me turn a little faster, but I took the air brake off because if I was down too much speed, I wouldn't even be able to point my nose up to shoot this guy. I've had that happen a few times. My throttle was too low, yeah, I couldn't aim my nose up. I finally got it up and tried to instantly fire on him. I think what happened here is when he fired that missile, mine switched its targets and went after that missile. Because I didn't get a kill on this guy. My missile didn't even hit him. I do believe this teammate managed to avoid that first missile. I tried to let him know I didn't have any more missiles, though. I couldn't help him out. He took the second missile like a champ. And after that, the MiG just got away into the horde of other planes and was gone forever. Lost it air. I do believe one of them managed to manhandle it before I could get there. Yeah. Oh no, he just crashed. Huh. Might have blacked out. He was going like straight down, then tried to pull up, I believe. Anyway, I'm gonna make another cut. I traveled across the map chasing this guy, trying to kill him after I found him. And he kept running away. He was faster than me. This MiG-19. But once one of my teammates got close to him, the guy had to start turning to dodge missiles, and it let me catch up to him. We were at their airfield, and I figured I'd die to kill this guy, or even if I failed, just have a chance to kill him. I would risk the roll-ins. But I managed to get him by flying pretty low. And after that, I tried to get behind this mountain so that the roll-ins would stop firing at me. Because when you're flying low, roll-ins honestly don't do that much to you. They're surprisingly weak in that sense. And I got behind the mountain and I was just safe. That guy put all of his faith in his airfield for nothing. We're gonna have one more cut. I noticed a teammate was in danger over here, up ahead. So I flew all the way back to our airfield almost to fight this guy. Our teammate broke off. I fired some shots at him. Turned off. Barely dodged whatever those streaks of light were that flew by my screen. Little celebratory flare. And it was about here that I noticed how low on fuel I was. But I saw that this guy wasn't too far away. And he was the last one alive, so I decided, you know, fuck it, why not? It's been a good game, let's see what can happen. I don't know exactly what I typed out there. I backspaced it, but without further ado, we're gonna do the last cut into fighting the last enemy and see what happened. I'll see you there. And here we go. We got everyone on this guy. 3 Harriers. First guy doesn't manage to get it through. I turned off here because he fired a missile at me, but I managed to get back in time. I almost rammed him as well. It was a really close call, but it worked out perfectly. And that was pretty much all she wrote. After that, we won, you know. Had to release all my players, 4-kill game. Now all that's left is to look at the spoils if you're interested in that. Not a bad game, 74k and 29,000 experience points overall. GG's.